Let's move to Florida, which I know is something. I know that's something a lot of old Jews say, but that's not what I'm talking about. We all know that last year, Governor Desantis passed the so-called Don't Say Gay bill, which banned teachers from discussing sexual orientation or gender identity with students in kindergarten through third grade. Well, guess what? DeSantis is now announcing that he plans to expand the law to cover students all the way through high school. So this Don't Say Gay law is terrible. Luckily, although, it doesn't say you can't sing about being gay. Being gay is an equally valid way to be a person today. Anyway, good luck in English class. Florida teens, I think you'll really enjoy reading classics like Moby Large Whale with no subtext whatsoever. And finally, here's some fascinating news from the worlds of science and music.
And the Associated Press says scientists analyzed DNA from Beethoven's hair nearly 200 years after his death. They're looking for clues about the celebrated composer's many health problems and his hearing loss. They found information about the liver disease that is widely believed to have killed him, according to a study. It includes a genetic risk for liver disease, plus a liver-damaging hepatitis B infection in the last months of his life.
I am so impressed by the science, but did we really need to know how Beethoven died? I feel like most people living in the 19th century died from living in the 19th century. Now, if you're wondering how someone was able to get Beethoven's hair, remember, he was deaf. It's not, it's not too hard to sneak up on a deaf person playing piano and snip off a souvenir. Now, I'll admit, I did the exact same thing multiple times, mainly to Ray Charles. Hey, look, if we have the guy's DNA, I can't be the only one thinking it. Let's make a Beethoven Jurassic Park. I, for one, would love to see the brilliant composer of the Fifth Symphony eat Jeff Goldblum. Da, 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 da. For more on this scientific breakthrough, we turn to Michael Costa. Michael, this is a pretty amazing discovery, isn't it?
I guess so, But when scientists dig someone up to study their DNA, it's an amazing discovery. But when I do it, it's a felony. I mean...
Yes, but still, it is amazing that we can learn how Beethoven died just by analyzing his hair.
Well, and it's not just Beethoven, Al. Thanks to these cutting-edge discoveries, scientists can finally learn how all sorts of historical figures died. I mean, for example, after analyzing a DNA sample from Julius Caesar, we now know that he died from being stabbed to death.
Right, of course. Shakespeare.
Who?
William Shakespeare, the legendary playwright.
Al, I'm not a literature guy. I'm a scientist, okay? And how about this little tidbit? President Abraham Lincoln shot in the head.
By John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth. I'm not a historian. I'm a scientist, Al. You think they just give this lab coat to anyone? No. And that's why through empirical evidence, I now know that how JFK died also.
Yes, we know he was shot in the head.
What the f***? Did someone leak this report to you?
No,